Anarchy Airwaves, where chaos reigns and the volume never drops. Alright, punks and pit fiends, you're locked into Anarchy Airwaves, the only station that spits blood, sweat, and three-chord fury straight into your eardrums. And tonight, we bring you a hardcore history lesson in violence, a legendary punk rock street fight straight out of the gutters of LA. It's the battle of the burnouts, the kings of chaos, the brawlers of the back alley. The Germs versus Dead Kennedys. In one corner, the Germs, fronted by the wild-eyed, unpredictable Darby Crash, a wrecking ball of self-destruction with a mission to tear through the competition. Backed by Pat Smear, Lorna Doom, and Don Bowles, this gang ain't here to play fair. And in the other corner, Dead Kennedys, led by the sharp-tongued, politically charged powerhouse Jello Biafra. With East Bay Ray, Klaus, and DH in the ring, these San Francisco punks are ready to fight till the last power chord rings. Fists will fly. Bottles will break. And when the dust settles, only one band will be left standing. Get ready for the no-holds-barred punk rock beat down of the century. This is Punk Rock Showdown, Germ Warfare. Let the riot begin. No gods. No masters. No survivors. A grimy back alley behind a seedy punk club in late 70s Los Angeles. The streetlights flicker, casting long shadows over the graffiti-covered walls. Trash cans are knocked over and the faint sound of a hardcore band rages inside the venue. The air is thick with tension as two legendary punk bands square off, the Germs versus Dead Kennedys. Darby Crash, dripping sweat and reeking of cheap beer, wipes his nose on his sleeve and sneers at Jello Biafra. Pat Smear cracks his knuckles while Lorna Doom flicks a cigarette onto the pavement. Across from them, Jello Biafra adjusts his torn blazer, East Bay Ray cracks his neck, and Klaus flower-eyed tightens his grip on a chain wrapped around his fist. Darby Crash, you talk a lot, Biafra. Let's see if you can back it up. Jello Biafra. I'd rather dismantle the system, but fine. I'll dismantle you instead. Pat Smear. Hope you brought a helmet, nerd. East Bay Ray. Hope you brought some talent. A tense moment passes. Then, mayhem erupts. Lorna Doom versus Klaus. Lorna lunges first, swinging a bass strap like a whip. Klaus ducks, counters with a knee to her ribs, but Lorna recovers fast, smashing a beer bottle over his head. Klaus staggers, blood dripping from his forehead. Lorna Doom. I call that manimal style. She kicks him into a stack of trash cans, knocking him out cold. Pat Smear versus East Bay Ray. Pat and Ray circle each other. Ray throws a wild punch, but Pat dodges effortlessly, laughing. Pat Smear. Come on, man. Even Darby hits harder than that. Ray snarls and swings again. Pat ducks, then lands a brutal guitar-swinging uppercut, sending Ray sprawling onto the pavement. Don Bowles versus DH. DH rushes Don Bowles, tackling him to the ground. They roll over the pavement, trading wild punches. Don, thinking fast, grabs a shattered drumstick and jabs it into DH's drumstick hand. Don, stick to drumming, dude. DH, clutching his hand as Don kicks him into a dumpster. Darby Crash versus Jello Biafra. Darby and Jello circle each other, the alley echoing with the sounds of groaning punk warriors. Jello throws a high kick. Darby catches his leg and yanks him off balance. Jello scrambles up, but Darby is on him, hammering him with punches. Jello is spitting blood. Is this how you build your new order? Darby Crash. Nah, this is how I finish it. Darby grabs Jello by the collar and delivers a brutal Mortal Kombat-style finishing move, headbutting him 3 times in rapid succession before flipping him onto a pile of broken beer bottles. Jello groans and collapses. Darby Crash screams, "That's my lexicon devil fatality." The Dead Kennedys lie scattered, groaning in defeat. Darby, Pat, Lorna, and Don stand victorious, bruised but grinning. Darby pulls a cigarette from behind his ear and lights it off a burning trash can. Darby Crash, we win. Let's get some tacos. The Germs saunter off into the night, leaving a trail of destruction and punk rock chaos in their wake. That's it, punks. The dust has settled, the bodies are down, and the alley runs red with broken egos and busted lips. The Germs came, saw, and conquered, and Darby Crash delivered the final headbutt heard round the punk world. The Dead Kennedys? Well, let's just say they'll be rethinking their next encore. Another legendary street fight in the books, straight from the underground and broadcast to the airwaves of anarchy. If you missed it, too bad, real punks don't rewind. Keep your fists up, your amps louder than hell, and your boots planted firm because the next punk rock showdown could be right around the corner. This is Anarchy Airwaves, signing off until the next riot. Anarchy Airwaves, louder, faster, no apologies.
Anarchy Airwaves is a wild, high-energy radio show that brings the chaos and intensity of punk rock to the airwaves. Hosted by a cast of anarchic personalities, Anarchy Airwaves serves up a blend of fast-paced punk rock anthems, outrageous street fight matchups between legendary punk bands, and unpredictable live skits that are equal parts hilarious and chaotic. Think of it as the ultimate battle arena where classic punk icons face off in over-the-top Mortal Kombat-style brawls, each fight representing a different era or subgenre of punk music. The show's quirky format combines punk history, absurd humor, and a love for all things loud and rebellious. Between heart-pumping street fights, band rivalries, and surreal interviews with punk legends, Anarchy Airwaves is the perfect soundtrack for anyone who thrives on the raw energy of punk rock. Tune in for unpredictable showdowns, insane band encounters, and an all-out celebration of punk culture, from the old-school pioneers to the modern-day rebels. Anarchy Airwaves, where chaos reigns, the anthems never stop, and punk rock lives on. New episodes are uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, ensuring the chaos never stops.